Hey, what's up, Stringlings? Today we're going to be talking about these, the SG Session wireless headphones from Sounds Good. Let's check it out. So a little bit of housekeeping first of all. As you can see, still got a bit of a construction zone going on here. We're actually backlogged a little bit. There have been some delays in getting some videos shot, and that means delays in the workshop, and that means delays in building the workshop. So it's kind of an ongoing project. It's a work in progress, but it is progressing a little bit at a time, but it is progressing. So we'll get there. Hopefully, I want to have all of this taken care of, in the next couple of months, but we'll see how it goes. One of the big things that's going on right now, of course, if you've been following along, is the Great Canadian Pedalboard Contest for 2025. That is coming up July 1st is the draw date. You have until June 30th to enter if you are in Canada, and we're giving away a massive prize pack. And one of the prizes in the grand prize package is a set of Canadian-made SG Session headphones from a Quebec company called Sounds Good. Now, it's a little bit difficult to demo headphones, but I wanted to talk to you about these because they sent over a pair for me to show you for the review. And first of all, we're going to get some close-ups on some of this, but they do come in a hard shell case. There is no USB cord included. This is one of the places where they save a couple of bucks. We've all got USB-C charging cables around, so I don't think we all need to have another one added in. So that actually, to me, I think that's actually a feature. But as you can see, folded up nicely, and they just pop out like that. Really, really simple, really minimalist design. They are wireless. They are Bluetooth wireless headphones, and they fit me right out of the box without much adjustment at all. They, of course, are fully adjustable on, I think, both sides. Yeah. So if you've got one of those big guitar player heads, you've got some room to spare. Now, the beautiful thing about these, what really, really impressed me, is the sound quality. I wish I could play these for you in a way that that would make sense, in a demonstration. But full rich bass, just really great immersive sound. They are noise canceling. However, I will add this as a caution. They're not safety headphones, so if you're using them in a workshop, you will still need hearing protection. Sorry. I would tend to use just some foam earplugs underneath these if I wanted to block out additional sound. So they're not built for that, but they are great for full immersive sound. Let's dig into a little bit of the details in close-up. The case for the SG Session headphones is this great rock-hard clamshell case. Absolutely beautiful. Actually, the design is super compact and comfortable. The inside of the case holds the headphones perfectly. There's a little pouch here for the instructions or USB cable, not included, and they just fold up nicely. It's super compact and really handy. There are the headphones, nice and compact, nice minimalist design, as you can see. Super, super comfortable to wear. And let's get a look at the controls. There's the on-off switch, pretty straightforward. Volume control for both the music and the phone calls, an auxiliary cable out, and a USB-C cable that's for charging and connection. And over here we've got the active noise canceling, which is one of my favorite features, and we'll discuss that in a little bit as well. But this is the button you use to turn that on, off, up and down as you need. So great little unit. Probably one of my favorite features is how comfortable these are. Check out this memory foam cushion on the cup. The ear cups are super comfortable. They're nice and squishy, right? And they actually do a really good job of cutting out the noise. If we want to differentiate these even more, these cups are actually replaceable. So if they wear out, you can just replace them. You don't have to get a new set of headphones, which is an amazing feature. And also probably one of the most comfortable headbands I've seen in a set of headphones. So absolutely comfortable, absolutely great set of headphones. So in terms of performance, you get 60 hours of playtime off of a charge on these, which is an amazing amount of playtime for a wireless headphone. You can, of course, listen while they're plugged in and charging, but if you just let it go and charge up, you've got 60 hours of playtime. That's a lot, right? That is a lot of playtime. Would I use these In mixing, probably not, because we run into the problem of having the interface as one sound card and Bluetooth as another sound card, and they don't like to play together. In reviewing mixes, however, I have had really great success with these because it's so immersive and the sound is so clear. It is, like most consumer headphones, a little bit on the trebly side. So, where bear that in mind if you're going to use these for mixing. But I do use them for testing my mixes, and they've performed really, really well. The next environment after that is to take them into the car and play your mix on the car stereo. But honestly, just listening to music, these are amazing. Now, when we talk about active noise canceling, this is kind of the thing that I think really sets these apart for me. They have several different layers of noise canceling. One is to cancel all of the noise. You can still hear ambient noise, but it's not fully blocked, but it's very, very close. So if you're just listening to music and you want to block out the dishwasher or traffic noise or whatever, you can be completely in your own world. You can turn the noise canceling off, and then they're just a set of headphones, so you can kind of still hear things depending on how loud things are. But one of my favorite modes is the transparency mode. Now, transparency mode does this really cool thing because these are also effectively telephone headset, for wireless telephone. It's got a microphone on it. So what the transparency setting does is it actually uses that microphone actively to keep noise or sound in the environment around. So you can talk to somebody in the same room and hear them clearly while your music is playing, which is really cool because it's just picking them up on the microphone and filtering it into the sound mix on the headphones. And when they stop talking, the music picks back up to full volume. To me, that's an amazing feature. Now, it does say on here that's got about a 30-foot range. I actually, totally by accident, I left my phone in my living room, and my front door rang for an Amazon delivery or something, and so I went to the front door. I still had these on, and that's almost 60 feet. So, they're telling you about a 30-foot range on Bluetooth, and I think they're doing that to be really safe in terms of what they're saying the range is. But my experience on a clear line is that it's quite a bit farther than that. So kudos to them for that. As well, I just want to point out that you can plug it in. We'll cut in closer to see the controls, but there is an aux cable for a 1/8 inch stereo jack. If you want to plug it in, you can do that old school. You can use the USB for listening. If you want to connect to a USB listening device like a laptop or something, you can connect that way, or you can run it straight Bluetooth. All three of those connection options are available, which again just adds to the flexibility. They're very compact, as you can see from the close-up videos. They fold up quite nicely into the case, and the carrying case, of course, is just a really great, well-constructed carrying case. I wouldn't use it to stand on, but as carrying cases for headphones go, absolutely fantastic. So what do I think of these? These are priced at $99 Canadian, which is considerably less than some of those bigger branded headphone endorsed headphone types that I'm not going to mention here. To me, they sound better than the Beats. They're not designed to be heavy, but they have got some weight to them. The sound quality is, of course, what's going to matter to most people, and to me, it's amazing. These sound absolutely amazing. That's why we are including a pair of these on the Great Canadian Pedal Board for 2025 as one of the prizes. Again, would I use it as a mixing headphone? Probably not. Would I use it to test mixes? Absolutely, because they sound great. And to me, it's great to just partner with another Canadian company. In this case, Sounds Good out of Quebec. And speaking of the contest, the link is down in the description. The link to these headphones is also down in the description, but the link to the contest is down in the description. It costs nothing for you to sign up. You must answer the 3 skill testing questions. That's what makes it a contest. And we are giving away a fully loaded Temple Audio pedal board with, by my last count, I think about 15 pedals mounted on it. That's our grand prize. Everything fully set up. We've got a Zuma power supply from Tone Design. We've got tour gear cabling going on. We've got vouchers for Peg City pickups. We've got, there's just so much stuff going into this, and I'm going to rig it all up in the shop. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you sign up. June 30th, 2025 is the last day to enter, so you want to make sure you get in there and do that. Follow all of the companies that are on the list, and starting this week, we're going to start pumping out a lot more pedal demos for that contest. So keep an eye out for those. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Follow along with all of the socials so you know what's coming up. And yeah, check out these headphones. Absolutely 100% worth the investment. Father's Day is coming up. So if you are a father, buy yourself some headphones. That's it for today, and I will see you guys again really soon.